LFTC presents another Ninja Foodi Recipe. Well, hey guys, Tony here. And when I used to live down in Florida, we used to eat at a restaurant called Bahama. Now, they had one dish there that I really loved. It was the Jamaican jerk spice chicken pasta. And I've been missing that. It's been about 3 years now since I had it. So I went on the internet, looked up the recipe, and I said, hey, let's try to recreate it here at home. So are you ready? Let's recreate it here at home. All the ingredients will be listed in the box below. But before we get started, if you're enjoying my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell, bing, so you know when all my new videos come out. And don't forget to like the video. You'd be surprised, one little like here, one little like there, and it gets my videos out to all these different people. So the more you like it, the more people that get to see it, the better for our channel. So please, hook a brother up, hit like. As you can see, there's not a lot of ingredients, but it is full of flavor. I'm using 2 chicken breasts, a cup of onions, about 2 cups of asparagus tips, some mushrooms, parsley for decoration, some chopped peppers, decoration, and then for the sauce, we're gonna use fresh Parmesan, not bagged shredded Parmesan, but fresh shredded Parmesan. It doesn't have all that stuff in there to keep it from clumping, so therefore it melts a lot better. And plus, it tastes better. We're gonna use 1 1/4 cup of heavy cream, some butter, and 3 ounces of cream cheese. And then, the thing that ties it all together, Jamaican jerk spice. Now, whatever brand you get, go ahead and lick your finger and give it a little try first, because I've had 2 or 3 different brands. There's different heat levels to each one. That one's good, and it's pretty hot. So we're gonna start off with about 2 teaspoons of jerk spice when we're cooking the chicken. Then after it's all made, we'll taste it, add a little more if need be. I went ahead and hit that sear saute button, got this thing preheated. Let's add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let that heat up a little bit. And then, I don't even know why I have to say it, but 1 heaping helping of garlic. We're gonna add that after we add the onions. All right, let's drop in that garlic. Give that a quick stir. Now we're really flavoring the oil, so don't let it cook too long. You don't want to overcook the garlic like that. It'll get bitter tasting, and that's gross. Let's go ahead and add that chicken. All right, now again, we're not cooking the chicken all the way. We're just gonna get it white on all the sides. Let's go ahead and add that seasoning. Notice I'm not using salt and pepper. Don't eat it with the Jamaican jerk spice. All right, see how the pink's almost gone? Now let's go ahead and add some mushrooms. Now I'm not gonna add all the mushrooms because sometimes when you pressure cook them, they disappear. The flavor's there, but they disappear. So I like to put about half of them in, and then when we're making the sauce, we'll put the other half in. Let's add that asparagus. Let's give it a stir. Next, let's go ahead and add the bow tie pasta. We're gonna use the whole box. Let's kind of get it level here. Then we're gonna add about 3 cups of chicken broth. Let's give it a stir. Let's kind of push it down a little bit. That looks good. Now, we're gonna pressure cook on high for about 8 minutes with a quick release. All right, the timer went off. The pin dropped. Let's open it up. All right, let's give it a stir here. Let's go ahead and drop in the cream cheese. And we'll drop in the butter. Let that get melting. Now go ahead and hit stop and hit the sear saute button. Let's get this thing cooking. All right, let's drop in the rest of those mushrooms. Let's put in that heavy cream. Let's get it simmering. It's simmering. Let's drop in that cheese. Let's get stirred until it thickens up. Let's let that simmer for a few minutes. Let's go ahead and give it a little try, see if we need to add any spice to it at this point. That's good, but I want a little more heat. So let's add some more jerk spice. All right, let's go ahead and turn it off. And that way it starts cooling off and thickening up. All right, we let it sit for about a good 5 minutes now. Let's give it another stir. Because the longer it sits, the thicker this sauce is gonna get. Let's go ahead and plate it up. Now, let's throw a little of those chopped up bell pepper on it, give it some color. Plus, it tastes good too. Throw a little bit of parsley on top of it, give it some more color. Then I'm gonna hit it with just a little more jerk spice. Let's hit it with a little bit more Parmesan. Never have enough of that. Grab you a breadstick, and look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? All right, my favorite part. Let's give it a try. Get a little of that chicken. Look at that chicken just falling apart. So tender. Tastes just like what we used to get at Bahama Breeze. See how the sauce is getting all nice and thick now? You can, woo, little heat on the back end of that one. Chicken's super tender. You get the flavor from the mushrooms and the asparagus. You get that clove flavor from the Jamaican jerk spice with a little bit of heat, a little bit of sweet. That is a fantastic dish. I'm so glad we tried making this together because I have one question for you. Are you hungry? Good, let's eat.